I called my husband a disgrace after he said my miscarriage ruined his birthday. Last Tuesday was supposed to be my husband Dylan's 29th birthday. I'd been planning this whole thing for weeks, got reservations at that fancy steakhouse downtown, bought tickets to see his favorite band, even wrapped up this expensive watch he'd been eyeing for months. I was so excited to surprise him. But Monday night, I started cramping really bad. I was 12 weeks pregnant, and we'd just told both our families the weekend before. I woke up Dylan around 3 a.m. because the pain was getting worse and there was blood. He drove me to the ER, and we both knew what was happening before the doctor even said anything. The miscarriage was confirmed around 6 a.m. on his birthday. I was devastated. We'd been trying for almost 2 years, and this was our first time getting pregnant. I spent the whole morning crying in that hospital bed while Dylan sat in the corner scrolling his phone. When we got home around noon, I was exhausted and heartbroken. I just wanted to crawl into bed and not move for the rest of the day. Dylan made himself some cereal and sat on the couch watching TV like nothing happened. Around 2 p.m., his mom called to wish him happy birthday. I could hear her asking about dinner plans through the phone. That's when Dylan looked at me and said, "Well, my wife's miscarriage kind of ruined my birthday, so we're not doing anything special anymore." I felt like someone punched me in the stomach. I stared at him for a solid 10 seconds before I completely lost it. I called him a disgrace and told him he was the most selfish person I'd ever met. How could he think about his stupid birthday when we just lost our baby? He tried to backtrack, saying he didn't mean it like that, and he was just upset too, but I wasn't having it. I told him a real man would be worried about his wife, not pouting because his birthday plans got canceled. His mom heard me yelling through the phone and started asking what was wrong. Dylan hung up on her and tried to hug me, but I pushed him away. I locked myself in our bedroom and didn't come out for the rest of the day. That night, his friends started texting him about going out to celebrate. Instead of telling them what happened, he actually considered going. He asked me through the bedroom door if I'd be okay if he went out for just a couple hours, since it was still his birthday. I opened the door and told him if he left this house tonight, he shouldn't bother coming back. He said I was being dramatic and that sitting around crying wasn't going to bring the baby back. That's when I really snapped. I threw his birthday present at him and told him he was a piece of garbage. The watch hit him in the chest and fell on the floor. I said any decent husband would be grieving with his wife, not worried about party plans. He finally seemed to realize how badly he'd messed up. He started apologizing and saying he was just processing everything differently, but it was too late. I couldn't look at him without feeling sick. The next morning, he tried to bring me coffee in bed and act like everything was normal. He said we should try to move forward and that maybe this happened for a reason. I told him to get out of the bedroom before I threw something else at him.